be out on 4th of October 2025 in Ghana, Silverbird. So hey, if you have the opportunity, or make the time to go see it. But also on the 4th of October, all the way in Nairobi, Kenya, my second home. I mean now my first. Hey, I always say I'm Ghanaian by birth, Kenyan by choice. Fanti by name, Ghana by living or by association. There's an event that'll be happening there. What are they doing? They are actually telling the West African story and promoting West Africa the best way possible. How best can they do this? They are doing this by making sure they bring food from West Africa to people in East Africa to taste and experience. So one thing about East Africa is they don't like chili. So the chili food here in West Africa is what they enjoy, and they love it so much. I have with me on Zoom, the brain behind this, and they are doing this in partnership with the High Commission of Kenya, where they will be supporting them to execute this. I have with me Gabi Okoyo, who is a Kenyan, but has also had a very good, interesting Ghanaian experience. Hi, Gabi. Good evening. How are you doing?
Thank you, Kumson. Hi, Kumson. Good evening.
Ah, nice.
I'm doing great. Yeah.
It must be late, right?
Yeah, it's slightly late, 10 p.m. We are 3 hours ahead of Ghana.
Yeah.
But it's manageable time. Yeah.
All right, cool. Now, to those who do not know or who may not know, can you tell them your association with Ghana? Let's start from there.
Interesting. Thank you. Thank you very much. So just like you, the way you are Ghanaian by birth, Kenyan by choice, I'm now the reverse. I would say that I'm Kenyan by birth, Ghanaian by choice, so Ghanaian by association. So I lived and worked in Ghana for 4 years, 2012 to 2016. And also I was blessed to enjoy the Ghanaian hospitality, so to speak. So I went to Ghana as a single man, and then I left Ghana with an ever queen. So I'm married to a Ghanaian, so I come to Ghana every single year. I call it the annual pilgrimage. Yeah, so Ghana is my home as well, and I enjoyed it, and I carried a part of Ghana with me.
That's good. And then you're also on the Heritage Caravan. How beautiful was that for you? I mean, just so people who have not been on the caravan before to know what they are missing for not being on the Heritage Caravan.
It was very, very places. When I was in Ghana, the Upper West, Upper East, and the Northern region, those are the only places I didn't go to, but I was to every other region. So I was in the Heritage Caravan that went to Blue Waterfalls. It was very good for me because actually that is where I met my spouse for the first time. And City FM, and City TV did a great job in organizing it, and we enjoyed every single bit of the journey. The trek to the waterfalls, just enjoying nature and, communing and bonding with nature, and enjoying the hospitality at Nairobi Bridge, eating, because in Kenya, we are not really big on seafood, so to speak, or very different fishes. Like Accra is a coastal town and has thousands and different types of fish. In Nairobi, by default, if you order fish in a restaurant, it will just be tilapia. So I recall my first experience, I ordered fish, and then they asked me which fish. Didn't know. Luckily, someone was eating fish next to me. If I pointed fish like that one, like I was telling the waiter, fish that looks like fish. So, she was lost.
Oh, great.
Exactly. So it's interesting, yeah.
All right. Now, tell us about, why the need to promote West African food in Nairobi or in Kenya, or actually outside of West Africa. Why the need to organize such an event? And you've had this event before. Tell us about the previous one as well, and why you decided to organize something like this.
Yes, so I wanted to be, for the East Africans, just as you had mentioned, it's just not the chili only, but I won't say it loudly. The East African friends might, don't take it nicely, but East African food is boring. In West Africa and Ghana specifically, because that's what I have more experience in, food, it forms part of the culture, and you take time in cooking and, in just mixing stuff and having these very great flavors. So I enjoyed it. Of course, I carried part of Ghana privately in my house, but then I figured out that since Africa, we are one, we need to, diversify and ensure that we experience things outside our comfort zones and, taste different types of food and all that. So we organized a first event to coincide with the independence, Ghana's independence on 6th March. So this event happened on 8th March, and the Ghana High Commission Nairobi was gracious enough to host us. Let me also just add that we have a considerable number of West Africans, or a sizable number of Ghanaians in Kenya, working both in the multinational organizations, in development finance institutions, banking sector, and all that. So I figured out that since, and I know you can miss home if you miss home food. Yes. So I figured out that I came together with some of my Ghanaian friends, and then we organized a first event to, just bring first the taste of Ghana to Kenya, and also to just remind the Ghanaians in the diaspora that you don't have to miss home because you are away. There is how you can enjoy home. So we organized the first event, which was very successful. We had over 1,000 registered travelers who attended.
Wow.
And they enjoyed. And this time is even bigger. For instance, we even have Gold Coast restaurant coming from Ghana to exhibit on the 4th of October. Yeah. So, and we also have some Nigerian kitchenette restaurant that is here. We have Asanka. Basically, we have the West African restaurants that are in Kenya exhibiting. And we realize that as East Africans, once we taste, the different foods that are really made well, like the Ghana jollof, of course, I won't go into the jollof wars. It has good reception and people like it.
Yeah.
So we are like, let us expand it and make it big to introduce basically the West African culture, Ghanaian leading. And for your information, even in school, we read a lot about Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah, who is a Pan-Africanist here. He's well respected here and all that. So once you say, like, we want to bring, to introduce you to the Ghanaian culture, ensure that you enjoy the food, the hospitality, the Ghanaian products as well, the beauty products, they are sought after here and all that. So we are like introducing these and ensuring that people in East Africa also get to enjoy, so that you don't have to really travel to Ghana or to West Africa for you to enjoy this. And also we got support. There is a Ghana Export Promotion Agency that established Ghana Trade House. GEPA, the Trade House. Yeah, there's Ghana Trade House in Nairobi as well. So it's also helping to ship, for instance, you can't get the yam. And the way the fried yam kicks differently when you eat it with pepper. And so we're just ensuring that we are bringing Ghana to the Ghanaians in the diaspora and also introducing Ghana to the East Africans, so that we have a diversified palette and also get to celebrate and appreciate, Africa.
All right. Now, for you personally, what would you say has been your favorite Ghanaian dish from when you were living here, now that you're back home? What has been your favorite Ghanaian dish? Aside the popular, let's say, jollof. Let's take jollof out. Aside jollof, which one has been your favorite?
Yeah. Actually, jollof was not even my favorite. My favorite Ghanaian dish is fufu with groundnut soup. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it goat soup or chicken soup or dry fish?
Goat soup.
Goat soup.
Goat soup.
Wow.
Goat soup.
Mbuzi.
Mbuzi. Correct. Thank you. You've done. Yeah. Well. Exactly.
Right. Great.
Goat soup.
Now, to anybody that's watching us right now that wants to be at the event, where is it happening? When is it happening? And is it free, or you have to pay something to be part of it? And if somebody wants to exhibit, what do they have to do to be part of it as well?
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. So to start, the event is on 4th of October. It's coinciding with the filming of the Vibes in Ghana.
Yeah.
So it's the 4th of October at the Nairobi Arboretum, starting from 11 a.m. And if I can just say something more about Arboretum is actually a green space. It's a naturally occurring forest within the city. So for those who may not have traveled to Kenya, or those who don't know Nairobi is one of perhaps the only city in the world that has a naturally occurring national park within the city. Yeah. Yes. And Arboretum is also a naturally occurring forest within the city as well. So we are holding it at Arboretum, and nature is therapeutic. And food is fuel to the body. So we are just also, showcasing the tourism products that are across countries. So it's occurring at Arboretum on 4th of October. Entry is just to cater for maintaining and also, giving back to the community. We are charging just under $4 to enter. And of course, we have special subsidized rates for students and we actually have admitted them for free because we have sizable West African students in Kenya. So those ones are coming free. For you to be an exhibitor, depending on the service that you want, it's just around $400 for those who are exhibiting from outside the country. And because we are also assisting you with logistics, and we want you to, have some market survey, organize meetings for you, and have you also experience Nairobi other than the one-day event. That is why the $400 comes in. So it's not a out of the ordinary. Yeah, and for the local exhibitors, and we got quite a sizable number of vendors already. As a matter of fact, actually, we are not admitting vendors anymore in the next 5 days because we have enough. So in the next 5 days, if you will not have booked a slot, you will be out. And we have food vendors, non-food vendors, service providers. As you know, Kenya is big on mobile money and all that. So, and this product is also needed for the Ghanaians in the diaspora. You need to send remittances home.
Yeah.
And balance here. So we do have some people who are coming to just say that money transfer service. We are here. Don't struggle. Don't carry money in the old style. You may lose it and all that. There's easier way to send money back to Ghana to buy stuff, or even to give it or save or do whatever. So we have such exhibitors as well. So for local exhibitors, we are charging them. It's just around $200, $250 actually. So non-foreign exhibitors, $400, because we take cognizance of the logistics we may require, the other services and all that. That's why the charges are high. But for locals, you know your way around. So we just need to cater for setting you up and all that. Yeah.
Great. Now,
and food will be in plenty.
All right. There'll be a lot of food to enjoy. I know about that. But, how big is the Ghanaian community? In wrapping up, how big is the Ghanaian community in Kenya? And, a few people maybe want to say thank yous too.
Yeah, so the Ghanaian community, the ones we've interacted with, because from the event, the one we had over 500 Ghanaians coming in. And I know there are Ghanaian communities in the UNs and other multinational agencies. And of course, we also have Ghanaian community working with corporates. And even in sports as well. My local team is called Gormaya. Is coached by actually CJ Akono. I hope I pronounce the name well. Who is Ghanaian. So CK, yes, CK Akono. So he's the coach of a very successful team here, Gormaya. Perhaps one of the oldest. Yeah, so that and then we have Ghanaian students as well in local universities. And now if I'm to give the shout out, I'll start by the Ghana High Commission in Nairobi, by the outgoing ambassador, His Excellency Mr. Bediako.
Yeah.
He is a man down to earth, and he's opened the commission doors, he's welcomed us, given us ideas. He's really, really done great. And then the other shout out would be to the Ghanaian restaurants in Kenya, both online and physically. They've also been very supportive of the event, and they also the ambassadors of Ghana in terms of bringing the food here and all that. Yeah, so I would stop there for now.
All right. Thank you very, very much. Gabi Okoyo. My regards to Mrs. The Mrs. I've not met before, but then, we are proud of you. Take care of our Ghanaian lady for us, and then also to Carl and everybody, who has been able to see to making sure that this is happening. Some of us are looking to catch a flight to Nairobi before 4th. So we may surprise you. You may never know. But thank you very much for being here with us. And I wish you all the best in your food carnival or the food exhibition that we'll be having in Nairobi. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have the opportunity to be in Nairobi, in the first week of October, make it a point to be there. Borotom is the venue and the time is 11 a.m. You get there, you get to enjoy Ghana in many, many forms. Food, services, cosmetics, everything. They are going to hold you down, and you're going to enjoy it as well. Let's check out what they have for us, or what they prepared for us, and I will be back to give you more. Another movie that will be premiering very soon, somewhere next week. The Fisherman will be having a conversation with them. Stick and stay.